through the UN to protect the
Right.
Alawite
That's
population
the
now in
question I was
Syria?
going to ask.
Yes, I was representing the Alawite Association of the United
Okay.
States, um, in doing advocacy work at the UN. Yes,
Yes.
because of um, the massacre of the Alawites, which have taken the lives of thousands of Alawites there. And
And
yes,
Christians, right?
what's that?
And Greek Orthodox Christians as well in Syria, no?
Yes, yes. In fact, there was just a big massacre at a church in Damascus.
Oh
I think
no.
50 people were killed in church while they were at church praying.
The
Uh,
last town in the world to speak the language of Jesus, Aramaic, I heard, is in Syria.
yeah, Malula. It's not the
Lula.
last. There's a few, but Malula is one of the most significant ones. I've been
Yeah.
there 3 times. I was there just in January, and it's like a ghost town now. The
Yeah.
people there are very afraid, and about at least a quarter of the town has already left. The Christians have
Yeah,
left.
and I was just watching a video earlier that ever since 1919, the Zionists have wanted southern Lebanon. And Lebanon was part of Syria at one point. My father had been to Lebanon, but yeah, like these plans, and of course, Jolani's letting the Zionists into southern Syria.
Yes. Yes.
But these plans have been going on for a long time.
Not only
Yeah,
that,
no,
Alex.
absolutely. Yeah, of course, the Golan Heights, which
Yeah.
basically Syria under the new Al Qaeda leadership is more or less ceded to Israel now.
Yeah, and they're in talks right now to progress their relationship, Al-Jolani and Bibi
Well, I
Netanyahu.
wanted to ask Dan: is it safe for you to return to Syria since Assad was ousted, or does Jolani have you on the list?
Well, I was there after the ousting. I was there in January, and it wasn't particularly safe. In fact, I had applied for press credentials,
Mhm.
and I had not gotten any response yet, so I went anyway. And while I was there, they denied my press credentials. So I think we decided at that point it wasn't particularly safe for me to stay there. So
It wouldn't
yeah,
be
I
safe
don't
for you
know
to
if
go to Ukraine either, right? I mean, you keep ending up on these lists, man.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, no,
man.
I know, I'm on every list. In
Be
fact, let me
safe,
just tell
Dan.
you
Be
something.
safe.
Yeah, in fact, even with the Alawite Association, they ended up cutting ties with me because some right wing congressman in South Carolina criticized them because of their association with me.
Mm.
And so yeah, no, it's a tough world out there if you want to defend Palestine and if you don't support the war in Ukraine. So yeah, it's tough to you don't keep a lot of friends. Let's put it that
Well,
way. But
there's long history of, like, there's all this talk of, well, the United States is not going to